everybody, today we will be making something called a super inch, which can be really helpful with fraction reasoning skills and seeing fractions from least to greatest on a number line. So I'm just going to have 3 colors here and a sheet of printer paper. The first thing you're going to do is fold your paper in half to make it look like a birthday card. Or if we call it hamburger fold, a thicker fold. Open it back up, and you will have divided your paper in half. So we're going to take our first color, and we're going to mark 0, 1, and we're going to draw a line about halfway down on the line that you folded and mark the fraction 1/2. And then we're going to fold the paper back up exactly how you had it. And then you're just going to make one more fold so it looks kind of tall and thin now. Make sure you crease it. And when you open it back up, you're going to have 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to write our fractions with the denominator of 4 because we just made fourths. So if I'm at 0, my fraction will obviously be 0 out of 4, which has no value. Then we're going to draw a line that comes about halfway down the half point on our first fourth line. And we call this a super inch because this is actually how a ruler will look. So I'm going to mark this 1/4. I'm not going to skip over my half because 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. I'm going to come down here to my next line, and that becomes, so we had 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 1/2 would be 4/4. Alright, so we're going to fold it like our birthday card again, fold it again like our bookmark, like it was, and this is our last fold now. It's going to become really, really skinny, so we're going to do one last fold. You gotta have to crease it really hard so it stays and you can see those lines. And then we're gonna open it back up. And we now have 8 sections. So I'm gonna take my third color, which is red. And because we have 8 sections, our denominator will be 8. So this will become 0/8. And then we're gonna make our 8th line the tiniest because 8s are very small. That is 1/8. 1/4 is the same thing as 2/8. We're going to go to our empty line here. This becomes 3/8. 1/2 is the same thing as 4/8, which you can't see, but I'll fold up here. And then after 1/2, which was 4/8, comes 5/8. Then we have 3/4, which is the same thing as 6/8, and then 7/8, and then our whole, which is the same thing as 8/8. So as you can see from our super inch, we have equivalent fractions with a denominator of 2, 4, and 8, and this is what the inside of a ruler looks like in between each inch. And actually, some rulers even go to 1/16. If you folded it again, you would get a denominator of 16. So you can make this at home, you can make it at school, and it's a great study tool.